I want to stress the importance of your trust in me and your belief in the sincerity of my feelings for you. These emotions are genuine, and I am wholeheartedly dedicated to you. You hold a unique and irreplaceable place in my heart, and I have already claimed you as my own. There is no space for anyone else, it is only you who resides within me. My deepest desire is to have all of you, completely and exclusively. Your journey of self-discovery and your focus on personal growth are drawing us closer together. It feels as though every aspect of your life is aligning perfectly, like a beautifully harmonized melody. You are a dream realized, and I cherish every part of who you are. The love I feel for you is immeasurable, and words alone cannot fully express its depth. It is an emotion that resonates at the very core of my being. Once I truly understood the profound connection between our souls, my longing for you grew stronger than I ever imagined possible. I am deeply drawn to you, and I want you to trust that my feelings are authentic and steadfast. I yearn to love you, to be the source of romance in your life, and to stand by your side through everything. Please, do not overthink or resist the emotions that bind us. Whenever you miss me, know that I am feeling the same longing for you. You can reach out to me through your heart, for I am always here, loving you with every part of my being. You are the only one who deserves my love, and I ask that you trust in the connection we share, both physically and energetically. I have unwavering faith in your trustworthiness and the depth of your feelings for me. During the most difficult and darkest moments of my life, you stood by me with unwavering support and love. Your love was not just spoken, it was a profound testament to your commitment. In a world often filled with lies, insincerity, and selfishness, you became my sanctuary and strength, like family. You cared for me, and I felt your love deeply. There is no one else like you, and I doubt I will ever find someone who holds the same significance in my life as you do. In my heart, I know I am safe with you, and I trust that you will never leave or betray me, as others have. You are my one true love, and nothing in this world can compare to the love you give me. More than anyone else, I trust you and your feelings for me. During the most challenging and darkest times of my life, you were there, offering unwavering support and immense love. You stood by me when others could not, and your emotional investment is something I deeply value. In a world often tainted by deception, insincerity, and selfishness, you were my source of strength, caring for me like family. I felt the depth of your love, and I believe I will never find anyone quite like you in my life. Do you remember that pivotal moment when we first openly shared our feelings with each other? It felt like a dream come true, as if all my deepest desires had been miraculously fulfilled. Even now, I often find myself reflecting on those late-night, passionate conversations we had, as they continue to hold an irreplaceable place in my heart. Every moment we spent together made the rest of the world fade away, leaving only you and me in our own blissful universe. When I expressed my eagerness to live together, I was completely sincere, as it has always been a cherished dream of mine. However, as time passed, my past began to catch up with me, and the intensity of our connection started to sow seeds of fear within me. While everything seemed perfect when I was with you, a nagging doubt lingered in my mind, warning me that this happiness might not last, that you might eventually leave. It was never my intention to become overly attached, but in an effort to protect myself from potential heartbreak, I began to create some distance between us. Please know that it was not because I wanted to leave you, but rather because a fear of abandonment had taken root in my heart. I hoped that maintaining some distance would shield me from getting hurt, even though admitting this is painful. It meant that you had the power to break my heart. I understand that my inconsistent behavior may have left you confused and frustrated, and I want to sincerely apologize for burdening you with my emotional struggles. This journey of self-discovery has been incredibly challenging, but it has also given me invaluable insights into your importance in my life. I have been working on healing, seeking solace in solitude, and immersing myself in nature. These moments alone in the natural world have had a profoundly therapeutic effect on me. As I have taken the time to heal, I have come to appreciate the depth of your significance in my life and the immense love I have for you. This time apart has been a crucial period of reflection, during which I have learned to cherish your presence and the beautiful connection we share. My goal is to grow from this experience, to become the best version of myself, and to embrace the love and companionship we have the potential to share together. In the end, I am grateful for this journey, even though it has been difficult, as it has illuminated the preciousness of what we have together. Your significant other is currently feeling restless, uncertain about the path they should take in the future. They possess a strong-willed and determined nature, but they are now caught in an internal struggle, standing at a critical crossroads filled with uncertainty and indecision. In contrast, you have embarked on a different journey. You have distanced yourself from emotional turmoil, seeking simplicity and solace, and channeling your creative energies into your passion projects. Your aura radiates tranquility and unconditional love. The uncertain future does not weigh heavily on your mind. Instead, you find contentment in the present moment. Within the context of your connection, both of you are immersed in a dreamy, nostalgic ambience. You fondly reminisce about the profound love you share, recognizing that this connection has materialized like a cherished dream. However, your significant other seems to perceive it as a fairy tale-like fantasy, a reality that feels distant yet holds immense, unexplored potential. This week, the theme of union resurfaces, symbolized by the Four of Wands, suggesting that harmony is achievable through a peace offering extended by your significant other. The path you have chosen is one of serenity, where complaints and tears are left behind. You now rest in the assurance of divine timing and are open to receiving communication from your significant other. Beneath the surface, it is clear that your significant other has chosen to step away temporarily, facing the daunting task of making a decision, particularly concerning a third party or karmic entanglement. They are fully aware of the significant changes and upheaval this decision will bring into their life, yet they stand resolute, prepared to confront any challenges that may arise. Their commitment to this connection is unwavering, and they are ready to make sacrifices and let go of anything or anyone that stands in the way of preserving what your love means to them. Doubts and conflicts regarding their feelings for you have now faded, making way for a newfound clarity and conviction in the depth of their emotions. This connection and the love it holds have taken precedence in their heart and mind. There was a time when you firmly believed that, no matter the circumstances, you would never allow your person to walk away. In the past, during moments when they ghosted you or chose to leave without explanation, you were always the one to initiate contact, convinced that this effort was crucial to preserving the connection between you. Back then, you felt a profound sense of responsibility to uphold this bond, particularly if you believed it was part of your twin flame journey. You were certain that it was your role to bring the two of you back together, regardless of the challenges or the effort required. For a long time, they depended on this dynamic, trusting that you would always be the one to repair what was broken. However, everything has shifted now. You've stopped chasing them, not out of resentment, but from a deep realization that you no longer need to be the one constantly reaching out. The separation between you has been a period of significant growth, not only for you but for them as well. During this time apart, they've come to understand you in ways they never did before. One of their most striking realizations is how arrogantly they behaved in the past. They now see how much they took for granted, assuming you would always be there, ready to fix whatever was damaged. This newfound awareness has transformed their perspective, and they can clearly see how unfair they were to you and to the connection you shared. They've also started to notice the changes in you. You're no longer the person they once knew. There's a new strength and calmness about you, and this transformation is drawing them closer. They sense something different in you now, something they hadn't fully appreciated before. It's almost magnetic. They can feel the shift in your energy, and it's pulling them back, making them want to reconnect. At the same time, your person is undergoing significant changes in their own life. Their external circumstances are filled with challenges and obstacles, perhaps more so than ever before. They're facing moments of uncertainty and difficulty, yet even amidst these struggles, they find themselves thinking about you. Despite everything happening in their life, they're still drawn to you and are trying to bridge the gap, even when it feels nearly impossible. The hardships they're enduring only reinforce how important you are to them and how much they desire to be with you. On your end, you've completely surrendered. You've reached a point where you no longer feel the need to control the outcome or chase after them to make the relationship work at any cost. This surrender has triggered something profound within them. Your decision to stop reaching out and to let things unfold naturally has sparked a deep realization. They now see things more clearly than ever before, as if a fog has lifted. They understand the depth of the connection between you in a way they never could before. Now, they want more than just a connection. Your person craves deeper communication. They want to talk to you on a much more profound level, not just superficially. They want to truly understand you, to see you, and to physically be close to you. This desire is growing stronger within them, and they're beginning to realize that they can't hold back any longer. In fact, they're willing to risk everything for you. They've come to the understanding that you're worth it, worth the risk, the uncertainty, and facing their fears. They know that you are the one they want, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to prove it. Your person is feeling a deep love for this connection, a love they may not have fully recognized before. They now see that this isn't just any relationship, it's something far more profound. They understand that they need to be honest with you, and they know that the time for that honesty is now. If they wait too long, they risk losing you forever, and that thought terrifies them. They recognize that this is a pivotal moment, a turning point in your connection, and they don't want to miss their chance to make things right. Your person is finally ready to face the truth and to be vulnerable in ways they haven't been before. They see your worth, they feel the pull toward you, and they know they need to act before it's too late. The changes they've undergone, as well as the changes they see in you, have brought them to a place of clarity. Now, more than ever, they're ready to risk it all for you and to pursue the connection they can no longer deny. I am trying with all my heart to align my words with my actions because I simply cannot imagine a life without you in it. The thought of you not being there anymore is unbearable, and the emptiness your absence creates feels like torture to me every single day. Each day that passes without you by my side feels incomplete, as if something fundamental is missing from my life. Believe me when I say that I am taking full responsibility for the mistakes I've made, for the words I've said, and for the actions that have caused this distance between us. It's a distance I never wanted and never intended to create, but I know that I'm the reason it exists. That's something I am willing to accept, and I want to prove to you how much you truly mean to me. I know words alone can't fix everything, but I'm committed to showing you through my actions that you are and always have been my priority. Even though we are apart right now, please understand that I'm not searching for any other options. It's not in me to do so because, in my heart, you are my only and ultimate choice. I don't see a future with anyone else. No one could ever take your place. Even when we're not together, it's your face that comes to mind, your voice I hear when I wake up, and your smile I envision when I close my eyes at night. The love I feel for you is something that can't be replaced or diminished by time or space. It's a love that grows stronger even during this difficult period of separation. There are moments when your memories overwhelm me, bringing me to tears. I sit alone, reflecting on all the times we've shared, all the laughter and love, and I feel an ache deep inside, knowing that we are not together. Yet, I long for the day when we can be together again without the weight of this distance holding us apart. The fire that burns anew with every thought of you is the same fire that burns within me, fueling my desire to make things right between us. This isn't just about wanting to be with you, it's about a need, a longing that I can't ignore. I know that you're aware of how much I love you. I've never hidden that from you, but I also realize that my actions haven't always reflected the depth of my feelings. I can only imagine how my mistakes have caused you to doubt the sincerity of my love, and for that, I am deeply sorry. I wish I could take back all the moments that hurt you, all the times my behavior made you question where you stood in my life. I wish I could go back and do things differently, to turn back the hands of time and start over with you. If I had the chance to rewrite the past, I would make sure that my actions consistently match the love I've always felt for you. This separation is by far the most difficult thing I've had to endure. It's given me the most terrible feelings, ones that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. The loneliness, the regret, the constant replaying of everything that led to this, it's all been incredibly painful. And while I'm hurting, I know that you're hurting too. I've felt the emotional distance between us grow, and I know that it's caused you pain. That's why you've remained silent, isn't it? You've withdrawn because the hurt has become too much to bear. I understand that now. I understand that I've been responsible for that pain, and it breaks my heart to know that I've caused you such suffering. But please know this, I am not giving up on us. I refuse to believe that this is the end of our story. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make things right, to rebuild the trust that was broken, and to heal the wounds that I've caused. I'm ready to fight for us, for our future together, because I can't imagine a life where you're not in it. You mean too much to me, and the thought of losing you is something I simply can't accept. I know it will take time, and I know that healing doesn't happen overnight, but I am prepared to be patient, to show you day by day, step by step, how much you mean to me. I hope that one day you'll be able to see that my love for you never wavered, even during this difficult time. I hope that you'll be able to trust me again and that we can start building a future together, one filled with the love, understanding, and commitment that we both deserve. Until then, I'll be here, waiting for the moment when we can be together again, stronger and more in love than ever before. I want to begin by apologizing for not reaching out to you for such a long time. The distance wasn't intentional, and I know it may have left you wondering what happened or where we stand. The truth is, I've been struggling with a lot of unresolved emotions, and the way things ended between us has weighed heavily on my mind. I've been upset about how things went, and more specifically, the things I did. The anger I felt back then still lingers, and I find myself haunted by those emotions and the way I acted in the heat of the moment. Even though I haven't been in touch, I want you to know that it doesn't mean I've forgotten about you. You've been on my mind more than you probably realize, and I think about everything we shared. My silence might have seemed like I was trying to move on or that I no longer cared, but that's far from the truth. I haven't stopped feeling for you. I've tried to make sense of everything, and while time has passed, my feelings haven't faded. In fact, they remain as strong as ever. My love and passion for you are still very much alive, but now I'm in a place where my moral values won't let me treat you the way I did in the past. Looking back, I can see how much my ego played a role in how I treated you. I allowed my pride and insecurities to get in the way of what could have been something truly beautiful between us. I acted in ways that hurt you, and for that, I am deeply sorry. I've come to realize how wrong I was, and I've grown because of it. Now, I can't imagine allowing myself to repeat the same mistakes. My conscience just won't allow it. I've come to understand that love and respect go hand in hand, and I didn't always show you the respect you deserved. There have been countless moments when I wanted to reach out to you. I thought about calling or texting, just to hear your voice or to let you know how much you still mean to me. But every time I got close, I held back. The reason I didn't follow through is because I didn't want to give you false hope or drag you into the mess I'm still trying to clear up. There are things in my life, karmic issues, that I need to resolve before I can give you the love and stability you deserve. I've come to understand that it's not fair to reach out to you until I've fully dealt with my own inner turmoil. I know you might wonder why I didn't just talk to you about all of this sooner. Maybe it seems like an excuse, but the truth is, I've been on this journey of self-reflection and growth, and part of that process involved realizing that I needed to fix myself before I could be the person you deserve. It's been hard to accept that I wasn't in the right place emotionally or mentally to offer you the love and support you needed back then, but I want you to know that I've been working on myself, and I'm committed to becoming a better version of who I was. Believe me when I say that I am still very much in love with you. You are irreplaceable in my life, and no one could ever take your place. Even though we've been apart for a while now, no one has come close to making me feel the way you did. I've tried to push these feelings aside, thinking maybe they would fade over time, but they haven't. I know in my heart that I can never stop loving you, no matter what happens or how much time passes. I don't know what the future holds for us, and I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but I felt it was important to tell you how I feel and explain why I've been silent for so long. I needed to work on myself before I could even think about trying to rebuild what we had. My love for you is still strong, and I hope that someday, when the time is right, we can find our way back to each other. For now, I just want you to know that you are always in my thoughts and in my heart. I'll never stop loving you, and no matter what, you will always hold a special place in my life. I only hope that one day I'll be able to show you the kind of love and respect that you truly deserve.